Morning, you guys. I just woke up and made myself breakfast, and then I realized, oh my gosh, I'm doing a full day of eating video. I stopped myself before I ate all of my breakfast. So let me show you what I'm eating this morning. This is a typical day of eating for me while I'm trying to lean out, stay tight. So it's kind of like what I do for fat loss and to maintain a leaner look. And I'll go over all of that in a little bit. Okay, so first meal is this. This is a typical breakfast for me. It's a whole cup of egg whites, 2 strips of turkey bacon, and I cut them up and I saute them with onions so it's nice and crispy. Mix it into the egg whites, and I added some fat-free cheddar just for flavor. This is a great way to spice up your egg whites because egg whites are super boring. So if you're like me and you love flavor, try it this way, it's pretty good. Also added some cherry tomatoes on top because I love tomatoes. And I'm having a cup of coffee with creamer, and then this is gonna be my morning drink that I have every morning, and I'm going to add apple cider vinegar to it. So let me show you what I do for this very quickly. This is the creamer that I've been using. I love creamer. I saw this super funny meme, and it was like those people who, people who brag about drinking black coffee. I'm like, okay, enjoy your hot bean water. I'm gonna use creamer because I love myself. I thought that was so funny. I love creamer, it makes your coffee taste so good. Okay, anyways, back to what I was saying. My morning drink, as you guys know, consists of Reds and Greens drink by One Nutrition, which I have in here already. I add 2 tablespoons of this collagen in it for amazing, like, a bunch of things, hair, skin, and nails, joints. It's just really, really good for you. Added a full scoop of plain glutamine. The reason I'm not using creatine, or sorry, Pure Rebuild in this morning drink is because the Pure Rebuild is more of something that you take like right before the gym if you're trying to gain strength and stuff like that. And I'm not really trying to do that. So just pure glutamine today in my drink. That's in there. Now I'm gonna put some water, fill it up, and then add some apple cider vinegar to it. That is my morning drink. I'm also taking my morning supplements, which I did a whole entire video on, so go watch it if you haven't watched it. Here they are. Everything's in here. Most of the stuff is from 1UP, a few other things, but that's going down the gullet. I will see you in a little bit. All right, guys, back from the gym, and it's time for my second meal of the day. Since my breakfast was so high in protein, I realized it was like 58 grams of protein. Because of the collagen, it has like 11 grams, and I did a cup of egg whites, and then the turkey bacon and the cheese. It was all protein. I'm not gonna eat protein right now. I'm gonna make a watermelon feta mint salad, and I'll show you how I do that. And then I'm gonna show you what I do for sweet tooth cravings when I'm cutting, so stay tuned. So watermelon feta salad, it's super easy. I'm just gonna cut up my watermelon like this into chunks of watermelon. And then I'm gonna add my fat-free feta cheese. I'm gonna do 1 ounce of this. Then I'm gonna squeeze lime into the salad, like so. This acidity in the lime really complements the sweetness. Then I'm gonna pick some fresh mint from my mint plant. We're gonna cut it up and put it in there. That's it, and it's actually amazing. So I'm gonna eat this for my post-workout meal. And then for my sweet tooth cravings, you guys always ask, how do you deal with sweet tooth cravings when you're cutting? Because it's a problem for sure. So what I like to do sometimes is take something that I crave, which is usually like cookies. So I have this cookie butter from Sprouts, and what I'm gonna do is put 2 tablespoons of this in a little dish, and then I'm gonna just pick at it for the whole day. So I'm putting it in my macros, 2 tablespoons of this. I'm not gonna just sit down and eat 2 tablespoons right now, but whenever I get a little sweet tooth craving, I'm gonna come downstairs, take a little nibble of my cookie butter that I had set aside, and kind of eat it throughout the day. Sometimes I'll do that, just treat myself little bits throughout the day. Here is I already ate a tablespoon. But here's the other tablespoon. Throughout today, when I feel like, ooh, I need sweets right now, I'm gonna come downstairs, grab a little bit of this, and eat it. And it usually helps me like curb that craving. It's planned for, it's controlled, I'm not binging on anything, it's accounted for in my MyFitnessPal, so I'm not going over on any macros, and I'm also allowing myself to indulge a little bit just for sanity and for mental strength. So there you go. I'll see you in my next meal. As you can see, I'm super glamorous for this video. I've showered, I've been working upstairs on my laptop, and now I am getting ready for my next meal. It's 1:16 p.m. and I'm gonna make myself a tuna salad. So just gonna use albacore tuna like this. I'm gonna use cucumbers, very low carb. I'm also gonna throw in some jalapenos for spice. I am going to use this as the dressing. It's like light Greek vinaigrette that I found at Sprouts. I have not used this before. Usually I'll just use a little Miracle Whip and mustard and call it a day, but I'm gonna try this out since I bought it. And we'll see how it turns out. So I tried this, it's all right, the flavor's good, but I need the creaminess of normal tuna salad. So I'm putting a tablespoon of Miracle Whip back to my old ways. So I topped it with a little cracked pepper. That is it, you guys. It's actually really tasty. So with everything from today so far, I have eaten 102 grams of protein, 66 carbs, and 23 grams of fat so far. And I'm gonna go for a lot more. So let's see. We still have a lot more food to eat. Very excited about that. All right, guys, it is about 2:16, only been an hour since I ate my tuna salad, but for some reason I get the most hungry like right in the middle of the day. Like right now is when I'm like, ooh, I'm so hungry. You know, most people's, I feel like, get that way at nighttime, but I get that way right in the middle of the day. I don't know why. So I'm really hungry, and I'm gonna eat 3 of these tostada shells. I like them, I got them at Sprouts because they're very low carb. 1 shell is 6 grams of carbs, 2.5 fat, and 1 protein. So I'm gonna have 3 of them, which will put me at 84 carbs for the day so far, 125 protein, and 31 fat. So I still have quite a bit of food to eat. I'm gonna go for 135 grams of carbs just because I have an event this weekend that I want to be lean for, so I'm not going to go overboard on carbs. You know, usually I'd go for like 175, so I'm going to hold back a bit. 20 grams of protein left and 9 grams of fat left. So that's what I'm going to eat right now. I'm going to dip it in some salsa, and that's my snack. What is going on, guys? It is my last meal of the day. I just went and played beach volleyball, so I'm really hungry right now, like starving. At the volleyball courts, I did have half of a protein bar, and I did not bring my camera, so count that as part of my meals for the day. Tonight, this is what I'm eating for dinner, mostly because usually we get more creative with our meals for dinner, but since we're leaving for Miami in 2 days, we don't have all these fresh groceries to make a usually like yummy meal, so we're kind of just working with what we have, so that's always kind of weird. I'm having another can of tuna. Actually, it's half a can because we split one. Salad with cucumber and jalapenos. And then over here, I have a cup of egg whites, 1 slice of turkey bacon stirred into that, and some asparagus. Now, the asparagus, it is a natural diuretic. So if you're trying to lean out or cut water for a photo shoot or an event, asparagus will be your best friend during that week leading up to your event. Right? Mm-hmm. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate your support, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Those of you who are doing the Booty Bible, I'm so proud of you. We have over 500 people now who have started it, and it's gotten nothing but 5-star reviews, and I'm just really excited for you guys. So if you'd like to join the 500 plus of us Booty Biblers, we'd love to have you. Click the link at the end of this video to get started, and I will see you in our Facebook group.